clear blue sky with some extraordinary Indian totems. This is what Canada looks like to me before I actually went here. However, I found that Canada is not so special compared to other places, except for one thing. I live with my host families instead of my parents, and those experiences mean a lot to me. I would like to talk about them in this video. My first Canadian parents are senior British couple, Mr. and Miss Thompson. They looked after me quite well, and after having been married for 40 years, they are living each day with the sweetest love. One Friday, Mr. Thompson walked back and forth in the house looking really worried. He was waiting for a phone call from the hospital to tell him that his wife's surgery went well, and his worried look instantly hit me. I thought of my mom. Every day I received many text messages from my mom asking me about my life in Canada, but I often slide over her questions. From then on, I tried my best to respond to my mom as soon as I could so that she would worry less and even be proactive to text her good night before sleeping. Every time Miss Thompson talked about her daughter, I couldn't help but regret how much I owe my parents for their love. 7 months later, I moved to live with Natalia and her 5-year-old son, Martin. As a single mother, Natalia worked hard to support her family and hired me to teach Martin play piano for 3 hours every day. Frankly, I did a much better job as a playmate rather than a piano teacher, which reminded me how hard it was for my mom to force me to go to piano classes when I was little. To my surprise, Natalia thought highly of my work, saying that she just wanted her son to be happy. From Natalia and Martin, I saw there is not just one way to parent a child, or go to school like what people do back in China, where children are under too much pressure for better scores. So what will I do when I become a father? I don't know, but I do know I will try my best to make my child happy. As an old saying reads, treat other people the way you want to be treated. My current homestay family host, Mom Chen, is an immigrant from Hong Kong, and we share the same language. Our conversations easily go deep. I have my eyes on mainland most of the time, and she gathers information from Hong Kong sources, which are more liberal and free of political pressure. So when Trump or Hillary be nicer to China was elected, why did Hong Kong citizens protest for their suffrage? What are the pros and cons for China to complement democracy? Mom Chen opens both my eyes and mind by taking me to look at issues from a different perspective and teaching me how to be critical and think independently. The 2 years of living abroad have taught me a lot, and I'm most grateful for so many fascinating people who had entered into my life and left their marks so that I have transformed into a man who both read Macbeth and the books of Confucius, a man who has learned to be grateful and tenacious, and a man who very much treasures the Chinese pride and embraces charm of new cultures.